The gods told me of your coming. My name is Echoane, and I am a priest of Quetzalcoatl. He has told me all, and he asks that I bring you to him. I have great difficulty in believing the strange story that he told me. It is, however, possible that this Seth is hiding in our world. If you help our people, we will help you to find him. Hurry now to the jungle to meet Quetzalcoatl.
A sorcerer has come to Tula claiming to be able to rid us of evil spirits. He demanded a human sacrifice, but our village is opposed to these practices, rejected by Quetzalcoatl. He placed a terrible curse on my family, which caused the death of my daughter. Bring me the head of this accursed sorcerer who is hiding in the jungle, so that we can remove his curse.
Thanks for coming to me. I am Quetzalcoatl, god of the wind. My brother, the sad and twisted Tezcatlipoca, drove me out of the country, and ever since I have wandered in lands beyond the seas. Rumors of my return have spread along the coast. They say that I have returned, decked in armor at the head of an army. These rumors worry me greatly, and this is why I seek your aid. No doubt it is an imposture, but I can feel a dark power behind all this. It could be Tezcatlipoca trying to trick me once again. Echoane will go right away to the capital, Tenochtitlan, to meet with the Grand Council. I would like for you to go to the coast, to try and shed some light on this matter.
You defeated him, answering my prayers. I will be able to remove his curse from my family and free my daughter's soul so that she will not become an evil spirit. I thank you most sincerely. Please accept this modest reward from us.
It is I, Quetzalcoatl, talking to your spirit. The hour is grave. Strangers have landed, and the villagers thought that it was I at their head, since they came from the east, as predicted by legend. These invaders have killed men of our blood, and they must absolutely be stopped here. Defeat their leader, a bearded man in shining armor called Cortez, and destroy their 3 galleons. Thus, we shall end their invasion plans.
Forward, soldiers! Stamp out these insects and bring their treasures back to me. What do we have here? Another insect? Prostrate yourself before your god or die. I am Quetzalcoatl reincarnate, and I have returned to take back my rightful kingdom. All those who stand in my path will die by my own hands. this possible? I am supposed to be invincible. Nobody can beat me. I cannot die in this way. Where are the powers that you promised me, O evil one? Where is this immortality that you granted me? Ah! Ah!
Thank you most sincerely for what you did. These foreigners are Spaniards, invaders from over the sea. Even though the Grand Council warned the Emperor, he stubbornly refuses to open his eyes. He is convinced that the leader of the Spaniards is Quetzalcoatl, as he was given a prediction that I would return during his reign. Acoen told me that the rest of the Spanish troops are heading toward our capital city. Hasten to Tenochtitlan and join up with Acoen. Even 2 of you may not be enough to stop them. Before heading to Tenochtitlan, I would like you to accomplish a delicate task for me. I felt an evil power hidden behind these Spaniards. Tezcatlipoca is the most powerful god in this art. We must find out if he is helping the Spaniards. Seek out my rival, Tezcatlipoca, and speak with him. You'll find him in a cave that lies on the road to Tenochtitlan.
You are foolhardy to come into Tezcatlipoca's lair. You have been sent by my rival, the feeble Quetzalcoatl. You are daring, but if he so desired, Tezcatlipoca could reduce you in an instant to a pile of smoldering bones. And so foreigners have come to steal our riches? What a band of fools! A few moons ago, a stranger versed in the dark arts came seeking audience with Tezcatlipoca. The fool offered an alliance. He sought the aid of Tezcatlipoca to conquer the surrounding lands. Tezcatlipoca laughed long and hard, and of course refused the offer of this bogus sorcerer. Tezcatlipoca forms no alliances. Now flee, while you have the chance, scum! Tezcatlipoca will not always be so magnanimous!
I never expected him to accept. I was wrong to send you into this peril. But now we know more. Even though I don't know how or why, a force of great evil is hiding behind these Spaniards.
Welcome to Tenochtitlan. News is bad. The Emperor refused to block access to the capital, and now we are paying a heavy price. The Spanish have arrived, and Tenochtitlan is under siege. They have managed to steal the Sunstone from the main temple, and it is now in the hands of the Spanish general. It has special powers that I can use to hold out against them, so you must recover it and bring it to me. You have recovered the Sunstone, and I am very grateful to you. Its powers will enable me to hold the main square of Tenochtitlan for a sufficient amount of time. It would appear that the Spaniards reached the city by way of the mountains. Their men must be spread out because the roads in this region are dangerous. Throw back these reinforcements to deal a decisive blow against the Spaniards. Use the passage in Quetzalcoatl's temple to get you up to the plateau. You will pass through many dangers before you get there. If you do make it, I am sure that victory will be ours. The route leading to the coast by the way of the Temple of Quetzalcoatl is very dangerous. I have already sent outstanding warriors, but they did not return, and I fear for their lives. Go to the Spider's Cave in search of the 3 warriors of the Order of the Jaguar, and free them. Far from here, beyond Tenochtitlan, there lived the members of an ancient clan, the Toltecs. We have common ancestors, but they retain the old rites and sacrifices. A Toltec priest came to Tula and hypnotized my brother. If you go by the Toltec temple, find him and free him from the hold of the Toltecs.
We were overcome by a giant spider that is holed up in this cave. It carried off our friend. Go and rid us of this abomination.
And so, the 3 warriors were victims of the giant spider that lives in the cave. It is a major loss, but it is neither our first nor our last. The objects that they held are yours. Feel free to take them. They will surely be useful to you in your quest.
I was hypnotized by a priest of this bloodthirsty tribe. When I awoke, I was lying in this prison. These people are horrendous. They lock men up while they wait to eat them. Thank you for freeing me. I will return to my brother.
Thank you. You brought my brother out of the clutches of those bloodthirsty Toltec warriors. It's hard to think that we share common ancestry with those monsters. We have little to offer you in way of thanks, but please accept this with our gratitude.
You again, miserable insect. You defeated me once, but this time things are different. You'll be able to discover the extent of my new powers. No one will get in my way. On guard!
A Spanish army descended upon Tenochtitlan by way of a secret passage. My defenses did not hold, even with the Sunstone. Tenochtitlan has been laid to waste. The Emperor has fled, and the townsfolk massacred. Come back to Tenochtitlan and take the secret passage in the temple of Tezcatlipoca to reach Teotihuacan, the cradle of our civilization. From there we shall enter Mictlan to perform a sacred ritual. It is our last hope of beating the Spaniards. It's too late for me. I have failed, and my spirit is fading. The powerful demons of Mictlan have beaten me. Do everything in your power to reach the king of Mictlan, but be wary of him. His spirit is treacherous, but he is our last hope. Farewell, and may the wisdom of Quetzalcoatl guide your footsteps.
And so my most faithful servant is dead. What a terrible fate. The demons of Mictlan are terrible creatures, and they most surely shared my servant's soul between themselves. Find the demons that defeated Aquain, and destroy them, so that you can collect together the fragments of his soul. Thus, it will be saved. What luck it was to be able to get back the pieces of Aquain's soul. He may now rest in peace. I am sure that he will watch over you. I thank you for your faithful services to our people.
I am astonished that a living soul managed to cross Midland. The soul of a deceased takes 3 years to get by the tramps. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. The last one was Quetzalcoatl, who stole those bones so that he could spread the human race once again across the face of the earth. As it changes nothing. The Aztec Empire is no more, and its beautiful gods will fade away to become part of forgotten legends.
I am surprised that you managed to defeat the god of the dead. Even if it won't halt the Spanish, the legions of the dead will not sweep over us. What a tragedy. Acoen, the villagers, Tenochtitlan. So many lives lost in so short a time. The population has been decimated, and the gods cannot intervene. Seth defied the ultimate taboo by coming here and influencing mortals. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to bring a stop to his evil plans. However, his main ally here has been defeated, which should weaken his hold. I'll make sure of that. Seth will never again set foot in this universe, I promise you. Return to the thresholds of time, and take up your route, once again, in the search for Seth.
Worthy victor, it is I, the goddess Isis. I have good news for you. You have reached the end of the road. I have found Seth. After the fall of his allies, he went off to hide in his palace. I have placed an ancient and magic seal on the building. He will not be able to escape. Go now, as quickly as you can, to Seth's palace in Egypt. This stroke of luck is our last hope. If you manage to destroy him now, he will never come back to life. I can guarantee that.
Before dying, Mictlantecutli spread a terrible blight by way of the spirits among the last survivors of the Aztec people. They are in great danger, and it is vital that we find an antidote. However, none exists in this world. Travel into other worlds and bring back an antidote capable of eliminating this blight. managed to find the antidote. To distribute it, you must go to the source of the poison, Mictlantecutli's lifeless body. It is from there that the poison spreads itself via the spirit world. Pour the antidote on the corpse, and the poison will be neutralized. Mictlantecutli has gone. Thanks to you, hope remains for the Aztec people, even if it is slim. If the survivors keep the faith, they will be able to rebuild something and keep the ancient rites. Tezcatlipoca, my rival, whom you have already encountered, asked me to transmit a message to you. He has heard of your victory over Mictlantecutli, and he wants to meet you right away, so as to test your strength. Go to the shadowy cave where Tezcatlipoca lives, and speak with him.
Tezcatlipoca is impressed by your victory over Mictlantecutli and wishes to admire your modest abilities at close range. Tezcatlipoca is considering stealing the sun and sending humanity into oblivion. However, Tezcatlipoca likes to play. If you, champion of humanity, manage to resist the jaguar servants that Tezcatlipoca will call forth, then Tezcatlipoca will abandon his plan. You have defeated my most trustworthy warriors, and I am most impressed. You have delayed the destruction of humanity, but don't rejoice too quickly. You are still far from being able to rival Tezcatlipoca. Take this as testament to your courage. You have the respect of Tezcatlipoca.
So the ruins were lost in other worlds. By getting them all back, you have surpassed all my hopes and dreams. You have my deepest thanks. I shall now put these ruins to use, and perhaps I shall be able to dispel the sinister destiny that threatens our world. You have accomplished great feats in the name of the gods. But we have another request to make of you. My son Thor, the most powerful of the Aesir, has still not returned. He set off to confront the serpent Jormungand, whom you defeated. Thor must be with us at Ragnarok. Try and find him in the area around Utgard. He's often in that area, smashing up giants.
Thank you for finding my son. With the help of Thor, Tyr, and the other gods, we are now ready for Ragnarok. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
So, the lackey of the gods crosses my path once again. You are in cahoots with the usurper Isis and the other gods to thwart my invasion plans. But you have crossed my path once too often. Here you have reached the end of your road. Nobody, especially you, will prevent me from taking over the other worlds. I shall carry all before me by force, and you are the first on the list.
Stay here!